Yo guys, we are back. It is Monday and we are here trading on bank holidays. And this is actually a post analysis. So I'm just going to tell you the lessons that I've learned from my 3 L's I've taken. Yep, 3 L's. It is what it is. It's tough. It happens. It happens. So number one that I've learned is not to trade necessarily on bank holidays. Number two is trade with less money. Trade with less capital on Monday, right? So in this case, I took 3 L's and I lost around $100, which is 1% of the 10K account. I should have actually lost 150, but due to my cut lossing skills, I kind of just cut that bitch into 2/3. Anyway, besides that, guys, I also need to introduce you guys to my Discord. Like I said, guys, I was literally in the chat this whole day. I took 3 L's, like you can see clearly here. It's tough. I posted it here. It is what it is. We've got a few people in profit. Like we can see Sonny with his profits, $88, 110, 144, $100, 227. So he's doing good. 10 points every trade, compound gain, boom, easy. Then we go with Ray, aka Raiden. He got $100 today as well. I started off cool, started off well, and then shit went sideways. It is what it is. It happens. It happens, guys. Shit goes sideways. And yeah, at the end of the day, you just stick with your bias. And yeah, that's really it about this. The Discord will be in below. And let's get to our 3 L's that we've taken today. So today, price is just drilling. Price is just drilling. It just doesn't like, I don't know, just doesn't like today. Probably because of the bank holidays, so to speak. You can see clearly here, boom, L, L, L. You can clearly see here, I got faked out, not faked out, so to speak. But the reason why I took this trade is because price actually grabbed liquidity, number one. And two, price actually touched a monthly open price. So I was like, okay, this is a pretty good buy. Since we're in a trend, at least I was expecting price to come to the top area right here. But in the end, prices didn't want to be in a range no more, which is understandable because it is a new week, new things. Obviously, I thought it was going to be the same thing. In the end, it's not. Decided to come down, so yeah, price pushed up really fast in the first 5 minutes, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Got in a good trade. In the end, price came back down, bounced back down, and I was like, okay, I should have kind of knew from the monthly open price, kind of just rejecting the recent monthly open price and the daily open price. So I should have known that, and I should have probably put my stop loss a bit closer. I kind of did cut it in half though, made it 50%, which is valid because down here I would have been violated anyway. So yeah, that's really what happened with my first trade. My second trade, I probably should have put my stop loss just below here. Probably should have put my stop loss just below here. Just considering that it wasn't really backed up by a monthly open price. You can say I was still in a range, so I was expecting price to push up quick, but instead it didn't do that. Instead, price did not want to push up, so that's really how it went. Third trade, how it really went, same thing. Price bounced off the monthly open price. I was like, okay, this is the time for price to push up because it's still in a range, right? The purple box is the big range on the 4-hour. So I was like, okay, price just touched the monthly open price. It's also coming out like I did previously just here, and it's gonna come back up. Instead, what price did was price pushed up a little bit to the 50% retracement, which I should actually detail in. 50% retracement, kind of respected this area, did go above it a bit, and then came back down and hit my stop loss. But I did cut my stop loss a bit in half, not in half, but a bit closer, because I didn't expect price to actually come back down and break through and continue to the downside, so to speak. So I did cut it a bit, so I saved around 2.7 pips in this one. So that was where my original stop loss was. So I kind of saved 2.7 pips in this one. I saved, I think it was something like this. Yeah, something like this, hold on. Something like decreasing the amount lost has gone better without being faked out, so to speak, has gone better. But what I really could have done is probably having better entries, so to speak. The only reason why I entered in 3 times is because it was in a range. That's really it, plain and simple. It was because it was in a range. And that's why I entered in here, guys, these 3 times. And this is why I got fucked up 3 times, because I still thought that even though it's Monday, a new week, I thought it was still going to be in range. And in the end, price did not want to stay in the range. So it just broke down to the downside. I think this is what news did as well. So it pushed to the downside, and it's kind of just continuing going to the downside. And that's really how it is. So overall right now, I've saved 4.9 pips from here, and then this one I saved 5 pips. So overall I saved 1 trade from 3 trades, and that's how I ended up with a $100 loss instead of 150. So essentially one of these trades did not even count because I saved a whole trade on that. That's really it, guys. We're gonna cut it short here because we took 3 L's, we've learned our lesson, and we're gonna put this into the loser's book. And that's really how it's gonna go, guys. It is what it is. We take losses here and there, especially Mondays. Mondays aren't the best days, but I still trade because I still have hope. If you guys like this, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. And if you guys are interested in joining me in trading, Traders Headquarters is down below, which is my community, which we just talk about our trades, we post our trades, we just talk about our strategy, we just talk about life in general, but we're just all headed the same way, which is up. I'll catch you all later.